Hi, hello there, my name's DepthCharge2030, and today I'm talking about Future's End, issue number 11. Take a look at that cover art. That's neat seeing, like, the future Justice League in the background, and just the, just the pure rage and anger and hatred between Roy Harper and, like, Ronnie Raymond, like, right there. That's neat. That's neat. I really like this cover art. Like, the cover art for Future's End, it's... Some of them are like, but a good number of them are just like, cool, like, this is, like, that's awesome, that's badass. So, let's jump right in and talk about the issue. And immediately, we just jump right in. We see Justin Grifter's sidekick, I guess, from, like, a couple issues ago. No, not even a couple issues, like almost 10 issues ago. I don't even remember when this guy first showed up. So he's waking up, and then that dude who they were trying to murder a while ago, when he first appeared, is still there, tied to the chair. And so, apparently Justin has to, like, pick up his crap and leave because Grifter hasn't checked in weeks. So he just murders the dude. And it's very just, he just pulls a gun, shoots him once, and shoots him again in the head to make sure he's dead. And that's pretty cold-hearted. And so basically their plan Justin and Grifter set up is that if anything goes wrong, he doesn't check in, Justin packs his crap up, and he goes sees none other than fellow Wildstorm Wildcats character, Voodoo. So this is Voodoo's first appearance in, like, a good long while. If I recall, Voodoo's ongoing was canceled around the same time as Resurrection Man and Captain Atom, like, one of the first books canceled. So Voodoo, she's killing people, I guess. There's blood there, so they have to pack up their crap and leave. And it's like, oh, okay, Justin, we're going. And so then we cut over to Deep Space with the Frankenstein team. So Frankenstein, Hawkman, and Amethyst, they're going to go find this missing Stormwatch friend of Hawkman's. And while they're doing that, I gotta say, it's a nice interaction between Frankenstein and Amethyst. It's actually, I find it pretty endearing. It's like just them making jokes, being like, "Oh, hey, is there something on my face? It's funny because I have a scar." And then even Frankenstein makes a joke. It's like, Amethyst, at least you have a sense of humor. I remember that, Dr. Victor Frankenstein, he was so in a hurry to sew me up, he forgot to include my funny bone. And then it's just nice seeing them just, like, not be, like, dark and depressing. Just see these two dark and depressing characters sit down and have a joke. And then Hawkman chimes in, and, like, I like these three together, like, just Amethyst, Frankenstein, Hawkman tagging along. I like this team because it's just interesting to see. You don't normally see these people together. It's just like, this is amazing. I wish the book was more or less on them, and we actually do spend a pretty good amount of time with them. And then they crash land on a planet which is kind of grass, and then a giant metal hole in this entire page spread. So that's where their section in the comic ends. And then we go over to check in with Mr. Terrific, and because he's been, checking out the cyborg, he's like, yeah, Batman Beyond, I can't have you running around. I'm going to turn you into public enemy #1 on this talk show. Which he does. He just goes flat out and say, hey, everyone, my U-sphere, that was pretty kick-ass, everyone wanted. Remember when we all waved our hands up so high and reached for the sky? Yeah, that's in danger because of this Batman guy. Get him. He might be an alien. He might be someone from Earth 2. He was just playing with, like, people's fears, being like, hey, we don't know what he is. We should detain him, get him, stop him, someone out there, get him. And that's just like, holy crap, Mr. Terrific, you just went full-on Red Scare on everyone's butt right there. And then we go and shift from that to that purple thingamajig from issue 8. That was like Pandora's Box, I think, or like, I don't even know who this is. I'm thinking maybe it's Brainiac and Brother Eye's love child. He just gets on a barge and murders everyone. Just like, ugh. So that happens, and then we cut over to the bulk of the issue, where basically the Justice League, they call up Ronnie Raymond. He's in the middle of being somewhere, and so he's like, "Oh, hey, go! Everyone's angry. Why is everyone pissed at me?" And so they're like, "Yeah, we need Firestorm back. So you guys need to talk your crap out. We need to sort this out." And then it's interesting, while they're like talking, we get more into Ronnie's head. He's like, "I don't want to be Firestorm anymore. I sacrificed enough. Remember Pittsburgh?" Yeah, like he gives a little hint at the Earth 2 war and how his mother was there in Pittsburgh and how he had to go save New York and Washington. He was called away from saving Pittsburgh because it wasn't a priority. And he's just like, I'm done sacrificing. I'm now living for myself. And so that's when Ronnie leaves, and I'm kind of sympathetic because I see he's this character who's been kicked around. He's had to sacrifice things he didn't, want to sacrifice. I kind of feel sad for him in that respect. And then, because Red Arrow is basically Green Arrow's replacement, what's his face, Jason Rush, the other half of Firestorm, he's just like, you guys replaced Green Arrow, replaced Firestorm, and then he leaves too, and that's the end of the issue. I gotta say, the issue itself was pretty good. There's a lot of good character moments, there's a lot of, the biggest thing that just had me being like, what, is with Mr. Terrific. That's interesting on its own, that he would take this public. He's already taken it public with showing Batman Beyond doing stuff, but actually going out and saying he's a threat and being like, someone get him, is just... I really like this version of Mr. Terrific in that respect, that he's just this... He's the superstar, and he's able to manipulate things if he deems so. And then we see Frankenstein, Hawkman, Amethyst, them together. I love them. Give them an ongoing, damn it. And then, if anything, the weakest part of this issue would either have to be the love child thing that I think is running around, that, and then the stuff with Voodoo. Besides that, it's a great issue. I give it a 4 out of 5. I really loved it. And my name's Death Charge 2030. See y'all later.